Employees from that law firm say ICE agents pulled up in these unmarked cars armed with weapons. The employees shared these photos with us. They say these are from this morning.
Casey Area 3's Esteban Reynoso has been looking into this. He's live outside that law firm in Sacramento. So, Esteban, you talked with the head attorney there, and what is she saying?
Well, Golston Edie, they specialize in immigration law, and they feel like that may be a reason why ICE wanted to enter this building. She says that ICE showed up with a list of places that, quote, have undocumented immigrants living in beds inside them. She says that that's not true, but the community is scratching their heads why ICE would try to go or target a place where people are trying to get their citizenship legally. Showing unmarked cars with what witnesses say are Immigration and Customs Enforcement and Homeland Security agents inside. Some with no license plates, all of them with very dark tint. Attorney Risa Morris says this agent, wearing a plaid long sleeve, jeans, and a hat, walked in demanding to search inside her law firm.
My staff had told them without a search warrant you're not allowed, but they said, look, we just want to walk through and check out the offices and make sure you guys don't have any beds or clients that they were looking for.
Morris wasn't there when agents were present, but got a call from her employee that an agent with a Homeland Security badge was in the lobby.
They told my staff that they have a list from Washington, D.C., so they wanted to just verify it if I had beds there and my clients were living, I'm assuming.
The agent, however, according to Morris, threatened to come back if the firm didn't agree.
Because we can always come back at 3 a.m. and break in and look if we for these people if we want to. Under the current administration, we've seen them breaking into places. We've seen them unfortunately detaining U.S. citizens. We've seen them killing. There's been deaths, right?
The Morris Law Group focuses on getting their clients citizenship. Some of their clients are asylum seekers as well as victims of a crime, so legally they can use this address as their safe mailing address.
Personally, that it's a tactic for them to scare us, the immigration attorneys, or from taking cases, for keeping us from doing our work.
We reached out to ICE to get more information on their operation and to ask why they wanted to enter the building. We are waiting to hear back. We spoke with dental office employee Tanya Villa, who did not want to appear on camera in fear of retaliation and saw the whole thing unfold from next door.
I know that I'm a U.S. citizen. I was born here, but I just still, that fear just came over me, and I cannot imagine what other people are feeling that are here undocumented.
We do have a constitution, and as an attorney, I took an oath to that constitution, and I believe that the courts will follow.
Now, Morris says that the law firm will continue to do the work that they can legally do. She says that if ICE wants to come inside of this building, they will have to return with a judicial search warrant signed by a judge. Live in Natomas, Esteban Reynoso, KCRA 3.